recently did a poll of sales managers. I asked them what percentage of their sales team members had good prospect lists. You may be surprised that most of them were not sure whether their people had good lists or not. That sort of begs the question, what is a good prospect list? Well, there are a couple things that, as starters, you have to have. One, in gathering information, you need to know the sales size of the prospect, how long they've been in business, the number of employees they have, an SIC or NAICS code, and the contact name and information for the person you're targeting. These things are obviously important, but before you pull this information together, you ought to think about whether the prospect list matches the target profile of your institution. A target profile basically gives you some idea of what's a good prospect for your line of business. The prospect list should also have multiple sources. It could come from directories like the Chamber of Commerce or directories supplied by business publications. Other people use UCC filings as a way to gather information about prospective borrowers. Some people go to trade associations for information about their members. There also are free sources like ERISA information, which gives you information about public retirement plans. There also is very good information in specialized sectors like nonprofits and manufacturing. Some people today are also using social media as a way to build a good prospect list. LinkedIn is an example of one of the sources that people are using. In terms of characteristics, it's important that the prospect list be of a certain heft or weight. You have to decide what an appropriate number is. Generally, in our experience, people have fewer prospects than they probably need to have on their prospect list. This isn't to say that you're working all of them at the same time with the same intensity, but a larger list, in the case of a business banker, perhaps 40 to 50 names, is better than a smaller list. The second thing is that it should be written down. It's hard to keep all this straight if it's between your ears. The third and perhaps most important characteristic of a prospect list is that it's been vetted or reviewed by the sales manager of the individual prospector. If it hasn't been vetted, it's not a good list. So as you think about what a good prospect list is, the right number of names, matching a target profile, written down and approved are all the things that you should be looking for.